Hello, friends. Welcome. I am so glad that you could join me today. My name is Danielle, and today we are going to have some fun with barre class. So barre is a great mix of Pilates, low impact exercises. It's exercise with a little bit of a ballet flair. Today is an extra special class in that you're going to need very minimal equipment for today's practice. We're going to be working with a circular resistance band, and I'll show you what that is here in just a moment. Sometimes it's called a glute band or a circle band, a loop band. We're going to work with that, and we're going to be working with the lower body and also using the band today for upper body exercises. So other than that, you will need a mat or space to practice in, and perhaps a chair or a countertop, just for a little bit of balance and support. And we will not need any weights today, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. So let me show you what our band looks like. So you're going to want probably a medium resistance, circular resistance band. We're going to use it today, as I mentioned, on the arms. A lot of times these bands are used a lot in the legs, but there are also a lot of great arm exercises you can do with it. So let's go ahead, and we're going to start with a warm-up, and then we'll get into some of our arm exercises with the band. So I invite you to go ahead and roll out your mat if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and start with some nice large movements, joint rotations to start to get the heart rate up and moving. So let's take your hands out to your sides, step nice and wide for me, toes facing outward slightly, and we're just going to start with some plies. So we're going to bend the knees out and reach up, and we'll just do this a few times. Big inhale, reach up, exhale, lower, reach up, standing nice and tall, and lower, reach and lower. Use this time as an opportunity to relax from your busy day, take up some space and stretch. Big inhale, reach up and reach. Good. Two more here. Just a nice big reach up, down, reach up, and down. Good. From here, we're going to have our arms out at our sides, and we're just going to employ a little bit of trunk rotation here by reaching to one side and then the other. So you're going to bend your knees. Notice how I pivot a little bit from side to side as I reach and twist. So just follow along with me. We don't really need counts at this moment. We're just concerned with starting to warm up the body a little bit more. So you can rotate. Make sure you get that bend in the knees in between sides. And of course, you're breathing. Good. Reach one way and then the other. Abs are engaged. Let's reach for four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then come to center. We're going to do the same thing. Bend and shift our weight from side to side. However, this time we're going to reach our arms up. So go ahead and bend the knee, reach one hand up, and then the other. Just kind of warming things up a little bit. Feel that lovely stretch down the side body. Our lats here. So just breathing, reaching and stretching. Good. Reaching up, abs and core are engaged. Maybe point that toe as you extend. Reach up. Good. Reach, reach. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's take a nice stretch before we go into more pulses. Still keep your legs nice and wide here for me. We're going to bend the knees out to the side. Hands come up high. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. And just take a minute here to stretch. You don't have to necessarily look at me, but you're just going to reach, release your back, maybe bend and straighten your knees a few times or reach your hands towards one foot. Good. And then the other. Go ahead whenever you're ready. Nice and slow, we're going to bend our knees, round through the spine, having your head be the very last thing to come up. Good. And now to warm it up even further, we're going to go through a little sequence here where we'll be alternating Putting one foot on the toe, on the ball of the foot, as you can see here. We're going to be pulsing for 2, and that means in this context, both knees bending. You're going to pulse down for 2. Really quick before we get into it, notice how when I pulse here, my knees turn out slightly, my tail is tucked under. So this is a plie, a little bit different than a squat, where we would have the knees forward and send the hips back. All right, so we're going to pulse for 2 with one foot, and then the other side, we're going to switch. That's going to be our foot pattern here as we continue this warm-up. Always be gentle with your toes. If anything does not work for you or is uncomfortable, just keep the foot flat and focus on the plie or the pulsing movement, okay? So we're going to pulse for 2 alternating, and then to make it even more interesting, we're going to, when we pulse for 2, we're going to have our hands first out to our sides. Pulse for 2, we're going to make a little basket above the head. Pulse for 2, back down, and then pulse for 2, little basket down low, okay? So again, that is out to the side, pulse for 2, up above the head, pulse for 2, out to the side, pulse for 2, down, and repeat, okay? So this is to help us warm up. Let's go through 4 sets of that. So we'll go ahead, get your wide stance, start with one toe. I'm using my right toe, and let's begin. Follow along. Here we go. Pulse for 2, switch, pulse for 2, switch, pulse for 2, arms come down, pulse for 2. Let's try that again. Pulse for 2, pulse for 2, back to the middle, pulse for 2, down. We're going to try this 2 more rounds. Here's round 3, pulse for 2, pulse for 2, pulse for 2, pulse for 2. Last round, out to the side, pulse for 2, pulse for 2, pulse for 2, pulse for 2. Good. All right, both feet flat, hands out in front, relax those shoulders. Now this time I invite you to turn your toes slightly forward. We're going to bend in a squat position, so different than our plie. We're going to bend, send the hips back, tuck the tummy in, and we're going to pulse down. So just a little squat pulse here, waking up our quads, waking up and engaging our core, waking up those glutes. This whole area, bar is exceptional for toning our glutes, for toning our legs and core. Keep going, we're going to pulse down. So you never come all the way up, you just pulse. Good. Let's do 10 more rounds here. 10, 9, 8, 7. We're going to challenge ourselves here. 5, 4. We're going to do 10 more pulses, arms out to the side. 2 and 1. Arms out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Abs are in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Good job. Fold the body forward. Take a minute, maybe move your head a little side to side, bend and straighten your knees, release your low back. Take a big inhale. And exhale when you're ready. Slowly start to round through your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, allowing the head to be the last thing to come up. Good job. All right, everyone, we're going to go right into some fun ways you can use your loop resistance band for your arms. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our hands in the band, and I'll come closer so you can see. So I've got it about wrist height or even a little bit lower, and my hands are, I call them Barbie doll hands, so our hands are just facing each other, coming right out. So the first move we're going to do is called chest press. We're going to add a little bit of leg and glute activation to this. So we're going to bend the knees, coming back into that second position. So our knees track out, different than our squat, right? From here, we're going to bend and straighten. Our hands are just right in front of us. And then once we straighten back up, we're going to pull across the chest for a chest press. So it looks like this, and then let's just do 10 rounds together. Here's 1 rep. We go down, up, pull, straighten. Okay, that's 1. Let's give it a try. All right, and I'll show from the side as well, but let's get started. 10 repetitions. Ready? Here we go. Down, up, pull, straighten. That's 2, pull. That's 3, pull. 4, pull. 5, pull back. 6, pull. Good. 7, pull. 8, pull. 9, pull. Last one. 10, pull. Good job. All right. So that's our chest press. Remember that move? We're going to come back to it one more time here in just a moment. Next move, I invite you to take your hands above the head, still keeping that wide stance. From here, we're going to have that same plie movement, bending of the knees down below. So we're going to bend and straighten, and then we're going to pull down for a lat pull down. So here, take a quick peek from the side. Notice how my arms with this are slightly back. So we bend, straighten, and then pull. And your goal during your pull is to get close to the neck or even right behind the shoulder blades, and then reach up. You engage the scapula, engage your lats, your side muscles there. All right, let's try 10. Here we go. So we're going to do down, up, pull, release. All right, you got it? Pull, so that's 2, down, up, pull, that's 3, down, up, pull, 4, down, up, keep going, 5, down, up, pull, 6, down, up, pull, 7, up, pull, 8, down, up, pull, 9, last one, pull. Good. I hope you're starting to feel that in your arms. Who knew the resistance band could be so useful for your upper body as well as lower? Okay, next move we're going to work are triceps. So go ahead and remove the band from your hands. Hold it in one hand like I'm demonstrating here, and then you're going to place it on your opposite shoulder. You're going to just place it right there. Like your hand is in a sling, you're going to take your other hand, place it right in that band. As you can see, you can hold on or just place it there. You want to take your elbow in towards the waist. Now from here, you can just stand naturally. The tricep kickback is going to look like this. You're going to go straight back and in. I'll show you from the side, back and in. You can try this at home. So what you're going for is bend the elbow like a hinge, and then gently kick back to straight and then back up. Now to make this have a little more bar flavor, we're going to do 10 reps on each side. I invite you to see if you'd like to add a leg lift with me. So what that's going to look like is we're going to step the same leg as arm back, and then from here, when we kick the arm back, we're going to lift the leg. So lift and down, lift. So if you choose to add in this leg lift option, make sure your abs and core stay tight. Engage your core to help with that balance, okay? 10 reps to this side, 10 reps to this side. Let's go ahead and make this happen. Here we go. I'll stand from the side so you can see a little bit better. I'll do the first couple without the leg lift. Ready? Here, let's go for 10. Here we go. 10 and 9. Make sure you breathe. 8, 7. If you want to add the leg lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, let's switch sides. So other hand holds the band, place it at your shoulder, hand like a sling, elbow in, and let's go for our kickbacks. I'll go right into the toe point on this side. Here we go, 4, 10, 9, come back with resistance, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, very good. All right, we're going to right away take the band in one hand. We're going to take it right behind our back, and we're going to do a fun move called clapping your hands behind the back. So I'll turn around so you can see real quick. So our palms are facing together as if we were going to clap our hands, and we're just going to pull in and out. This is a teeny tiny move. No legs for this one. We're just going to do 10. I'll stand from the side so you can hear me, but you can kind of take a look. So 10 extensions out. One is like this. Okay, here we go. 10 repetitions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Woo, that one's tough. That's a tough one. All right, last move, and then we're going to repeat all of these arm resistance band exercises. Is we're going to go into a row and a lunge. So what I want you to do is go ahead and step one leg back and set the knee down into a lunge. I'll show you from the side here in just a moment. Take your band in your opposite hand from the knee that is in the front. Hook your toes under the band. Hold onto your band with an overhand grip like I'm showing here. You can also sometimes do it this way for biceps. Today we're going to do a row with an overhand grip. Your other arm rests right on your knee, and then we're just going to pull up and down. Yeah? Let me show you that from the side. If you've got it figured out, you can just go right into it. So you just come into a lunge and pull for 10. And then we're just going to switch feet and arms. Let's give it a try together. Here we go for 10. Pull it up, 10 to the chest. 9, so you're pulling right up towards that chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, keep your abs in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Let's set that up on the other side. I'll face the front this time. Take your other foot forward, hook your band underneath of that foot. I like to put it under the arch. Relax your other hand, hold with an overhand grip, and let's go for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really great. All right, good job. You completed one set of our bar arms with the band. We're going to repeat 10 of each exercise one more time, starting from the beginning. So once you're ready, you can always grab a drink of water if you like. Go ahead and make your Barbie doll hands for me. So putting both hands like they can clap together at the wrist, step wide in our second position, and we're going to start with our chest press. So we've been down and up and press to the chest. Here we go for 10. Down, up, back. That's 1. Down, up, pull. 2. Down, up, pull. 3. Down, up, pull. 4. Down, up, pull. 5. Down, up, pull. 6. Down, up, 7. Down, up, 8. Down, up, 9. Standing tall. Down, up, 10. Awesome work. If your band ever gets tangled up, just straighten it out. Let's go ahead for that lat pull down. Take your arms just a little bit behind the head or right there. We're going to do bend and pull. Ready? Here we go for 10. Down, up, pull. 10. Down, up, pull. 9. Down, up, pull. 8. Down, up, pull. 7. Down, up, pull. 6. Down, up, pull. 5. Down, up, pull. 4. Down, up, pull. Down, up, pull. Last one. Down, up, and pull. Really good. All right. Release the band and hold it in one hand. We're going to go into triceps, done bar style. So make your little sling, hand on the shoulder. Let's go right into 10 repetitions with the leg lift if you're doing it today. Here we go. 10, 9, you're breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, let's switch sides. So other hand, holding at the top, place it at the shoulder, make your sling, elbow in, and let's do our leg lifts. Here we go. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Almost done. Let's go ahead, take the band behind our back for I know what your favorite move is, clapping your hands behind the back. So we'll do those little claps in and out. Here we go for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Last move. Let's go for our lunge row. Take one side down on the knee. Hold the band in the opposite hand as the front knee. Hold with an overhand grip. Relax the other arm, and let's pull for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Switch. Last little bit. Good. All right. Find your loop. Sit up nice and tall. Try not to lean to one side, but be relatively straight. Let's bend at that elbow, pulling towards our chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. You did it. Good job. Go ahead and set your band off to the side. We'll use it a little bit for some core work at the end of class today. You've earned yourself a little drink of water. Please make sure to hydrate and have a drink if that works for you. And at this point, we're going to move on to our standing bar work today. So this is the portion of class where if you have a countertop or perhaps you use the back of a chair like I'm going to demonstrate today, it can help you with balance. But always feel free, especially if you're more experienced with bar, to test your balance, working a little bit through your range of motion from a standing position as well. So I'm going to show you from the front before I turn and hold on to my chair. Today we're going to use froggy position. So that's what it's called in the bar school that I was trained in. Many bar schools call it this. In ballet, it is called first position. So I want you to start by bringing the feet close together and then turn those feet into a comfortable V. So you don't have to get way out here. You don't want to torque your knee or cause the hips to shift back. Just have a nice comfortable V. So this is going to target our inner thighs and make us work harder to tuck our glutes under. So from here, we're going to be at the bar in that comfortable V position. We're going to stand nice and tall. We're going to bend those knees, and the knees will come out to the side. So again, different than our squat. Hips do not go back, but instead tuck under, really working those glutes and those low abs. From there, we're going to bend those knees and then lift up onto the toes, onto our releve. I'll show you from the front. So what you're kind of going for here is the heels are very close together. You're up on the tiptoes, and we're going to start pulsing. So with pulsing, you come down, and you just stay down. So it's low and lower. You never come all the way up. And also, if this is too much for you or is too much, too intense on the quads and the glutes, you can always do these next exercises from a flat foot as well. But I would encourage you to really tuck that pelvis under, abs in, really trying to keep that good, strong, zipped up kind of Pilates-based posture to help you get the most maximum benefit out of the movement. So we're going to start with those pulses. So find your V, lift up onto your tiptoes, tuck the glutes under, and let's pulse down for 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go right into repeating that repetitions one more time, so 10 more reps. This time, and I'll show you from the front. If you'd like, put your hands in a little basket. You can have one or even both hands here. Here we go. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm going to challenge you. We're going to put our heels down here in just a minute. But from here, hold, hold, hold. Now from here, we're going to tuck our pelvis under. So we're already pretty nicely tucked. But now we're going to do an exaggerated pelvic tilt forward. We're really going to pull in those low abs, squeeze the glutes, and we're going to tuck for 10, okay? So you're just going to tuck and release. This is really going to work those areas I just mentioned. Let's do 10 tucks. Here we go. Tuck for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let's do that one more time. I'll demonstrate from the front. You can do it. Remember, you can always drop those heels. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, good job. All right, if you have your chair countertop, give yourself a quick little stretch. Shift the hips back, bend and straighten your knees. Give those quads a little bit of a break. Good. All right, we're going to go right into doing a lunge and a knee up. So you can use your bar for this. You'll be facing your countertop or chair. From here, you're going to pick one leg. We're going to do 10 to each side. So you're going to lunge down, and I like to almost tap the knee, and then bring the knee up, yeah? And then repeat. So we don't alternate. We just do 10 reps on one side. So from the front, maybe you can have your hands on your hips, down, and lift. 10 of these lunge taps. To modify, you can keep the toe down, just tap. But to add a balance challenge, lift that knee nice and high. All right, 10 to each side. Let's go ahead and do it. I'll show you from the side. Standing tall, here we go. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's go right into side 2. So we're just going to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Here we go. Other leg. For 10. Begin when you're ready. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Woo. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to really feel this in my low body. Okay, we're not going to repeat that since we did both sides. Instead, we're going to take a minute, and now I want you, if you have a countertop, to place your hand there for balance and turn sideways from your space. So let's go ahead into that V position with our feet. Toes together, turn the feet out. And I want you to take the leg that is farthest away from your chair or your bar. Point that toe forward. Lift that toe off of the ground. From here, we're going to try a core stabilizing movement. We're going to draw circles for 10. All right, give it a shot. See what you think. You can pick whichever direction you want. In to out to in. Let's do it for 10. So here we go. 10, 9. If you'd like to get fancy, bring your arm above your head. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's try that to the side. We'll go ahead, point your toe out to the side. We'll do fancy arms today. Reach the hands like you have a little basket. Lift the toe, maybe just about 6 inches off of the floor. You can always test your balance here. And let's do 10 circles. 10, 9. So you want to keep your body still. Just the leg is moving. Good. Let's do 5, 4. Point the toe. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. You'll feel that a lot in your standing leg. This side of the body is working really hard to keep everything still and keep your balance. All right, let's go ahead to the back. Feet to the V. Point that same foot. We've been working the same leg the whole time. To the back, point your toe. If you'd like, you can reach forward. Tilt forward ever so slightly with your core engaged to protect your back. So you don't want to be here while you lift. That'll hurt your back. Come forward, making a nice line with the body. So you shouldn't feel crunch in that low back. Lift the foot 6 inches and let's draw circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're going to do the same thing with the other leg, but before we do that, I want you to point that toe to the front again. We're going to one more time go to the front, the side, and the back. Take your arm up. This time, though, we're going to bend our knee and we're just going to kick it in and out. So hold that knee up. I'll show you from the side and just kick. So see how my knee never comes down, but just kicks for 10. And we're going to do the same to each side. So let's bend that knee. Ready, 10 kicks. 10, 9, keep your abs in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead, bring that knee out to the side so you can just make it comfortable. I like to have it a little bit forward here. Your hip will only go so far. Hand out to the side and kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, come on down. Now this one is going to be a fun one, a little extra glute burn. So we're going to bend at the knee, but instead of just kicking up, like we've done in other class, I want you to think about doggy at the fire hydrant here. We're going to lift that knee out slightly and then kick to the back this way. So this is kind of like a side kick in kickboxing. So I'll show you from the back here. So here's our knee down, turn it out, and kick. All right, reach forward with your hand. Let's try 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't lock that standing knee. 2, and 1. Woo, good job. Shake out those legs. Good job. Let's do that same leg sequence on the other side. So if you're at home and you have something like your countertop, you can just turn around. For ease of teaching today, I'm going to move my chair. So if you have a chair, you can do that. Whatever works best for you is what you should do. All right, so let's take our feet into our V. And one more time, we're going to do those pulses down for 10, pelvic tucks for 10, and then we'll start the legs to each side. So find your V, bend your knees, up on the tiptoes. Let's pulse down for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down low and give me 10 tucks here. Here we go. Tuck it under. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. Coming up, let's point our other toe. So you should be away from the bar. The reason why is when we go to the side, you don't want to hit the chair, right? So it should be the leg away from the bar. All right, here we go. Right into it. Bring your arm up. And we're going to lift foot about 6 inches and draw circles for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Right to the side. See if you can keep that airborne, that leg. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach forward, leg comes back. Let's do 10 circles here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, back to the front. Bend the knee. 10 knee lifts. You got this. You know what to do. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's go ahead and we're going to do to the side. So let's make sure that we go to our side. Awesome. So leg out, bend the knee, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come right to the back. Now, just like we did on the first side, bend at the knee, open out to the side, and from here, we're going to kick out and out for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Let's take a quick little stretch before we go into working our abs with the band. So go ahead and just take a nice little breather here, stretching forward. Contract those abs in. Good. And stretch. Good job. Slowly round through the spine, making your way up. And let's use our chair to help as well with a really lovely hip opening stretch. So what I'm going to invite you to do, hold on for balance here, cross one ankle above your knee, and just bend both knees. So you can do it as I'm showing from the side, or you can come and face your chair, your countertop, or perhaps even test that balance. Good. Just sink those hips down. Awesome. Very good. Really nice. All right, let's switch sides. So you'll take your other side, cross above the knee, and sit down. Really good. Sink those hips down. Good. All right, big breath in. And now we have time for one quick core exercise with the band before we cool it down. So go ahead, if you have your friend the band, pick it up one more time. This time we're going to put it right on our quadriceps and then come down to seated. So you can go ahead and make your way there. Find your band, get it on here. We're going to do a move called clamshell from bridge pose. So this is a really challenging core exercise. We'll go for 10 repetitions and 2 sets before we cool it down. So go ahead and make your way down. Good. So I'm going to talk it through. So you're on your back. You're in bridge pose. Your hands are close to the hips. Your heels come close to your hips. You're going to lift the hips up into bridge. You're going to hold up here. And then you're going to open and close your knees as I'm demonstrating. All right. So the whole time. So we'll do 10 of these. We'll come back down. Lift up, and then go for 10. Whenever you're ready, let's go for it. Let's lift those hips high, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, and one more time we'll do it. This time, if you want a little added bonus challenge, lift up. See if you can lift up onto the balls of your feet. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll on down, and we're going to do just one bonus exercise since we've got our band right here. So our last exercise with abs before we take a quick stretch is we're going to come into bridge one more time, and you can watch me really quickly. And then from here, and you're flat-footed for this one, you're going to march. You're going to lift one foot and then the other. We'll do 10 marches. Lower down, lift up, 10 more, okay? All right, so when you're ready, lift those hips up into bridge, and we'll begin. Lift one knee, 2, 3, try to keep the hips up, 5, see how they're up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, slowly lower down. Let's try that one last time. Here we go, inhale, lift, and let's march, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Good job. Let's go ahead and take our band off, everybody. And while you're on your back, you can go ahead and give those knees a nice hug. So you can set your band off to the side. Give yourself a hug, maybe opening those knees wide. And if it feels right for you, give yourself a little rock side to side, massaging that low back, that tailbone. Good. And then when you're ready, let's slowly roll onto one side. Use our hands to help us come up to a comfortable seated position. And then bring the soles of the feet together for our bound angle. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Big breath in, exhale, reach forward. Let's take just a few moments to cool down. And I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Did a great job. I appreciate the support. And good for you for making time to exercise. All right, go ahead and start to come up. Good. And then from here today, we're going to come into a wide straddle. So whatever that looks like for you is fine. Remember, legs can be closer together or farther apart. Point your toes and then take a big inhale, reach to one side. Big breath in, exhale. Let it all go. This is your time to de-stress and unwind. Go ahead, take a big inhale up and switch. Nice side body stretch. Really good. Lastly, let's take a big inhale, both arms up and fold the body forward. Reach those fingertips forward, and I just want you to take maybe 2 slow, deep breaths here, letting everything settle, feeling how good it feels to exercise. Awesome, nicely done. When you are ready, everyone, I invite you to slowly use your hands to help you walk all the way up. Good. And we'll go ahead and conclude for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had an awesome workout. I look forward to hearing from you again and seeing you again in class. I hope you have a great day. Take care. See you later.